Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to do a little flip through of these two little kind of mini recipe or cookbook journals that I have been working on. I finished these two. I've been working on some different size ones, and I did two with the recipe cards for covers, and these were two little recipe books, and I decided to make a little journal out of them, and ended up completely recovering the covers because they just turned out so cute, so much cuter than they started out as far as their original cover. So yeah, I completely redid the covers, but I had this little matching. It's kind of matching the colors here in the cover. It's really just a strip of fabric, and then I'll do a little flip through of I'll do a complete detail flip through of this one, and then I'll do a quick flip through of the other one. This is a little goodie bag, but this is the cover. I did cover the spine with some Aida cloth, and this is Rick Rack here. You can see this paper here has little chef's hats on it, and like spatulas and things like that. So I used a kitchen-y type or recipe type scrapbook paper on the cover. Okay, so you can see it's small. I'll go, let's see, let me see. It is about 3.5 inches wide and 7 inches long, and that will be in the listing. So when you see this video, they will be listed. So if you go there to look at them, if they are not there, that means they are sold. But yeah, so yeah, they turn out really cute. They're just little, fun little quick little journals. I've been working on them for a little while though, but inside I have a different scrapbook paper here, also kitchen-y. This one has aprons on it, and then here's some pretty scrapbook paper that I used to make a pocket. And then this is a little tag that we made on Tag Tuesday. Super cute. I had made these, if you saw yesterday's video or Tuesday's video when I made these. It was these were made from a little scrapbook calendar that I have from 2006. So they turned out really cute. And then this is I used a couple of pages from Ideals magazines in here because they're so pretty. So I used one on the start as a starting page, and one in the middle, which you'll see in a minute. But as we turn, you'll be able to see. Let's see. This is the other side of the Ideals magazine. And this page right here is from a vintage Reader's Digest magazine, not the books, but the magazine. So I had cut out or taken out of one of my Reader's Digest magazines some pictures, or some pages actually, that have to do with food or food advertisements, things like that. So this is coffee and pastries here. And on this side, I don't know if they still make Chalk's vitamins. Maybe they do. I don't really know. I haven't looked at kids' vitamins in a long time, since my kids are grown, but these are an advertisement for Chalk's vitamins. I do remember them because I remember, I don't know if I took them or my little brother took them or my kids took them, but definitely have had my share of Chalk's vitamins. Really cute advertisement. Here's some ledger paper here with a little pocket. I've got a little decoration down here in my recipe. I guess it was a scrapbook paper kit that had some punch outs, and they were punch outs. They weren't really cut aparts. They're little punched out, not chipboard, but little, cardstock pieces. And I put this was on there, and it's a cute little flower decoration. And so here's this was made from the scrapbook calendar, and I had done this on Tag Tuesday. It's really turned out cute. A nice little tag there. You can write on that if you want, or use it as a bookmark or whatever. This is a page from that too. It has some cute, really pretty pages from November. I used the November pages. This piece here is from a cookbook. This page. This is from, this was from an older book. I can't think of which one it was. Oh, I think this is the page I took from a baby book. I took apart an actual very old 1940s baby book, and it had a plain page right in the front, and I took that and made a page out of it because it was such a beautiful, it was like cardstock. if you get this, you'll feel it. You think it's like some kind of type of cardstock, but it was a page, a very thick piece of nice paper from that book. So I saved it and used it as a page in here, cut it down. So this is a little note from, if you remember Smash Books. This is they had little Smash Book kind of note papers, pads that you could, sometimes it came with the Smash Books if you've ever had one. Anyway, this is one of those. I think this one actually I picked up at a thrift store. But it had these cute little notes in it, and I put one in here. This says, "Keep this secret in the vault." So it has little lines on it that you can write on. And then here's a little red label that you can use to put somewhere. And this is from a very old cookbook, like an antique cookbook. Made a page out of one of those pages. There's a paper bag in here where I have it opened on both ends. And put some goodies in here. Let's see, so I've got a journaling card in here, made from one of my cookbook paper kits, the scrapbook paper kit. And backed it with some green paper there, or green cardstock. This is from a Balderdash game, a little score sheet. This is also a piece of paper that I had made a while ago. I've been talking about these. I think I used them up with these two journals, but little pieces that I, printed, cut out, coffee dyed. And this is actually the spine of a book. So I just thought those were cute. And then this is a postcard that same thing, I had cut it out and coffee dyed it. So it's just a fun, like, kind of vintagey looking piece of paper that you can glue down somewhere, you can collage with, just whatever. You can write on the back of it, just whatever you might want to do. Let your imagination run on that one. So this is also, this was, I can't think of where this was from, but it's a little girl, looks like she's putting jelly on some bread or something like that, or making bread. And I think that's from that antique magazine, actually. Yeah, I think that's where that's from. I'm not. Oh, you know where that's from? That is from an old, probably antique or very, very vintage math book. That's where that was from. Yeah, now I remember. Here it says, "Sally counted 27 tickets." That's what made me remember it. So this is from an old like notebook. It's just this old lined paper. And again, I tried to put lots of cookbook pages and things that have to do with food and cooking in these. This one is something about a cup of coffee here. A cup of good coffee, and there's a pretty coffee pot. Page from the scrapbook calendar. This is a page, I think I made this. I don't remember if I printed it or what I did, but anyway, it's pretty paper with lines, and it's coffee dyed, and I just folded it up so that I wouldn't have to cut it like that. So it folds out. This is going to be the middle page here, and so on this side is a little poem, and this is from a Ideals magazine. Just look how pretty that is. Love that. Gorgeous. And then so now we're on the back half. Oh, this is from the papers that my son gave me. I have the original papers, and they were just old and vintage and so cool. And this was a quotation sheet, and I copied them and coffee dyed them. So here's the next page where it's a page from the scrapbook calendar, and I have an old vintage recipe card here, handwritten. So very beautiful. It's got a beautiful teapot there. The recipe is, it looks like it says potato cookies. I'm not sure. If you get it, you'll have to see what it says if you use it for yourself. But yeah, that's what it looks like what it says. So some more pages from recipe books. That looks like the old one, possibly, that I had, the antique. And so we'll just flip through here. See, here's the other side of that math book page where the mom and the little girl look like they're buttering bread and making sandwiches or making some kind of bread. Anyway, there's the mom. Isn't that a beautiful? That was in a really old, one of those really old math books, like from the 1930s or 40s or something. Okay, here's another journaling card and some of those pieces that I had coffee dyed. This is one I printed, and this is one I copied from the papers my son gave me. And I made all different sizes of those little, these are all kind of little quotation sheets and invoices and things like that. So super cool. I really like those, that little set of papers. So I have those originals. And that's the other side of the paper bag. So on this page I have paper clipped. This is a receipt that I believe I received in Happy Mail. And it was so cool that, see what it says? Extra large, large, medium, small, Pee-wee, and other. It's a little invoice type thing. And, you know, has all the information up here. And I just thought it was so cool that I copy-dyed the original and I copied and coffee-dyed it. It looks like there's some, I don't know if that's just coffee-dyed or some other color I put in there too, but it came out really nice. So I have a few of those that I have made up, and I've had those for a while. So I'm going through these papers that I've had gathered together and made a while ago that I would like to use in some of my journals. So this is a little cluster I put in here from Cornucopia of Recipes, one of the weeks, and we were using, you know, quotes and things from being thankful and Thanksgiving. So I made this little cluster one of the weeks and put one in each of these journals. They're so pretty. This is a little yo-yo right here, and it has a nice little quote there. And then on this page here, it's a page from a cookbook, and I have just paper clipped this green envelope, which goes with the card on the next page. This page is a pocket, it's ledger, and this little card goes with that. So I put it in here as a, you know, I mean, you could use it as a thank you card, or you can use it as a journaling card or make a tag out of it or whatever you would like to do. And then this is the other side of the Reader's Digest magazine page. Ideals magazine, there's the back, beautiful page from the Ideals magazine. Pocket in the back here, and a blank recipe card. So has lines on the front and back, and it's a really beautiful one with the fruit all around. I love this recipe, it says right there. So super cute. This would be a nice little journal just to keep a few things in. It's got a lot of pages, actually, you can see. I'm trying to think, 12, 24, probably, I'm going to guess right now, I haven't counted them, but I think it's about 48 surfaces, you know, front and back. Counting, I think probably counting the bag and everything. So that's that one. And they're each coming with a little goodie bag, or goodie envelope, I should say, with a few things to get whoever gets these to jumpstart their journal fun, journaling fun, junk journal fun. This is a little cluster, some tags. They're blanks. You can decorate, write. Some paper that I cut up for journaling spots. You know, you can glue them down and have a little place to write. That's what those two are. This is a Rolodex card that I made. I put the right, I think these are, I put small ones. I have made these a while ago, but they actually would fit in here as a little tuck spot or something, you know, somewhere. So, or you can write on them and use them as a journaling card. A coffee dyed receipt, and tickets here. And this is a bridge score sheet. And then this is just a scrap from the Ideals magazine page that I cut up. I was trying to use these, and I would use them eventually if I didn't put them in here, but I went ahead and put them in here for someone to have fun with because they're, you know, they're so beautiful. So, and these envelopes are really cool. They're old envelopes that I picked up, and I don't usually, because I have a lot of envelopes, I don't usually really pick up just envelopes anymore because I have so many. But I just really liked it. These were starting to age and get a little bit of patina on them. And so these are really nice, I think, envelopes. So the other one, I'm not gonna do a detailed flip like that. I'll just show you. It's tied with a pretty red ribbon, you know, because it has the red rickrack here. And this scrapbook paper that's on here has appliances and little pots and pans and things on it. Really cute. And so it has the same types of things in here, you know, the little tags and everything. Here's the front page from the Ideals magazine. It's a little dessert there. And then you can see I tried to just, as I was putting things in that one, I put things in this one too. So I kind of made these two at the same time. It doesn't have exactly the same pages in here because I didn't have two of all the pages, you know what I mean? I had one of all the pages, but they're from the same things, from the same cookbooks and the same scrapbook calendar and all that kind of thing. So same type of pages, just different. So here's the this Reader's Digest magazine page is from, it has advertisement for Rich's Coffee Rich on that side. This side has buckwheats, buckwheats nutrition to this bacon, I guess compare buckwheats nutrition to this bacon and egg breakfast. Okay, so buckwheats, whatever that is, I'm not even sure. And then here's a page for the middle from the Idell's magazine. Isn't that, they're both gorgeous, they're all gorgeous pages from that magazine I used in here. Here's the recipe, or the handwritten recipe card in this one. This one's for, sometimes these are so hard to read. It looks like clam stuffed mushrooms, it looks like. I'm trying to read under the paper clip too. But clam stuffed mushrooms, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, super cool. And there's a little cluster in this one with the yo-yo and the quote. And the goodies in that little paper bag there are the same, and the rest of the goodies are, you know, either the same or very close to it. Here's the recipe card in this one. I put it in that pocket. And then, you know, I've put things in different spaces. Here's the tag in this one, and it's the scarecrow. This one has the scarecrow, and I made that on a Tag Tuesday. Here's the back page with the pretty teapot and teacup from the Ideals magazine. So there's the front part of that page. So really, they both turned out really cute. I'm not going to show you the goodies. They're probably almost exactly the same because I picked them out at the same time. So those are the same, but like I said, these will be in my shop when you see this. I hope you enjoyed the process of making these, and I have 3 more. I really bit off more than I can chew, I think, but I was working on those 2, the recipe card this month. This was my goal to work on. I didn't cut this off yet, but those 2, the recipe card journals, which was 2, and then I have 3 of this size. See, they're bigger. This is more like standard traveler's notebook size, but it has a spine. So these I'll be working on next. So, and plus I want to start working on Christmas stuff. So thank you for watching today. I hope you enjoyed these little journals, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.